Hello and welcome back to another video. So today I want to do a video about the weapons, the update 4 weapons specifically. So I'm going to be ranking them from worst to best. So starting off at the lowest point of the list, we have the Kraken Katanas. Now the reason the Kraken Katanas are number 5 on the list is for two reasons. So number 1 is the fact that they just have no skills, and the second reason is simply because out of all the update 4 weapons, Kraken Katanas deal the lowest damage. So at number 4 are both of Musashi's katanas, whether it's the Crimson one or the Rose one. They both do the same damage, it's just a different look. So the reason they're at number 4 is just like the Kraken Katanas, they have no skills. And by the way, being able to have 2 SS with any of these katanas is not taken into account because 2 SS is a fighting style and not skills that come with the weapon itself. So anyway, the only reason why I'm putting the Musashi's katanas above the Kraken Katanas is because they do more damage. So the Golden Hook does the same damage as the Musashi katanas, but it also comes with skills, and one of them is a skill that does poison damage. Now if you're a Logia user, your Logia will protect you from the poison damage, but the poison damage actually drains your Logia bar quite a bit. As you can see, one dose of that poison got my Logia bar to half. Let me get rid of my Logia real quick to see what the damage is like. Oh, 7 per tick. That's pretty good when you're stacking that on top of M1s. And what I like about this poison skill is that it's not like an ultimate skill that you have to wait a full minute to reactivate. It actually has a pretty decent cooldown of only 15 seconds, which is pretty good for a poison drain skill. And on top of having a pretty nice cooldown, it only takes 25 stamina to activate, and it won't drain any stamina either. The Golden Hook also comes with a guard breaker skill that does really sweet damage and ragdolls your opponent. And you can make this already very strong skill even stronger by stacking it with the poison effect. My Logia saved me, but you get the idea. Also, just like how Gura makes Bezento stronger, Suna makes the Golden Hook stronger. It turns the Hook Impale skill into a new, even stronger skill called Dehydrate. It has pretty good range and you can grab people from afar, similar to the Trident. Just like the previous version, it ragdolls and you can extend this into a combo. And while the poison damage with M1s is always around 7 or 8, if you use the poison while using the Dehydrate skill, it goes all the way up to 13. Golden Hook really is a fantastic weapon, but it only gets this strong if you're a Suna user, and not everyone is a Suna user. So for that reason, I'm keeping it at number 3. So at number 2 we have the Kraken Greatsword, and honestly this has got to be the coolest looking weapon in the game right now. That doesn't mean it's the best though. The reason why the Kraken Greatsword is this high up, even though its M1 damage is weaker than the Golden Hook, is because first of all it has better reach than the Golden Hook. With Golden Hook you actually have to be pretty close to your opponent to hit them. And even though the Greatsword is very slow compared to katanas, it makes up for its lack of speed by having good skills. The guard breaker flings you, but thanks to the long reach of this sword, you can actually follow up with M1s pretty easily. And if you manage to catch your opponent off guard, you can then use the Eternal Flow skill, which hits about 20 times. Also, even though the range isn't that huge, you can actually pull your opponent towards you with Eternal Flow. This can be useful if they're trying to dash away. Both skills of the Greatsword allow a lot of opportunity for combos. This sword really is great. Okay, I'm sorry. So at number 1 is the Crab Cutlass. Now, if you're a GPO trader, you've probably noticed that the Crab Cutlass has really good trading value for a weapon. and there's a good reason for it. It has the M1 speed of the katanas and the M1 damage of the golden hook, and it also comes with 2 very good skills. So first there's the ladder skill that flings your opponent up and allows you to do some nice M1 combos, and the second skill is a lunge skill, which is an extremely fast guard breaker. It's extremely quick and difficult to avoid, just like the light lunge. And when you combine the crab cutlass skills with a fruit, you can do some really serious damage. And yeah, those are the top 5 Grand Peace Online Update 4 weapons ranked from worst to best, in my opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments, and feel free to comment your own list, and I'll see you in the next video.